YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for the new Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's movie Skyscraper. Now, this is his new movie that literally just came out, I think, like last weekend. I went to go see it. I wasn't even planning on seeing it, but I was like, you know what? I have that new AMC A-list. I might as well just go use it and just go see it. Just so I can say I've seen the new Rock movie. Because I do like The Rock, and I'm a big fan of him. I really like how he does with his movies. But, so basically the legitimate of this movie is he was a former FBI agent who got into an accident, and he loses one of his legs, and he has a prosthetic leg. So he gets a new security job in Tokyo for this new building that they just built, the biggest building in the whole world, where you got like restaurants, you got a park in there, you got hotels in there. It's like it's like one big mansion, but with like a lot of things inside of it. Think of it as a mall, but with housing inside, apartment buildings. And this tower is huge. I mean, this thing will, like, planes probably won't be able to go over it. That's how tall it is. And you know, they got security systems in there, so they hired The Rock to be like this expert to, you know, make sure that the building's safe for the people, because every floor has its own level, where like the first floor has like shopping areas, second floor is like maybe the park, you know, you get the gist of it. And so The Rock, he has to basically, you know, make sure the rest of the building is safe, because they haven't opened up the rest of the building yet to the public. And so his job is just basically go in there, look at the security, make sure it's all, you know, fine and dandy. And then chaos happens where a couple bad guys go in there for personal reasons and other reasons that I don't want to spoil unless you want to see the movie. And they start a fire, and this is in the trailer, so you don't have to worry about it. And basically, The Rock has to go back in there and save his family and his wife and his kids. And his wife is played by Naomi Campbell, I believe. I think it's the actress from Scream. I like her. She's very good, and she was fine in this movie. And you know, so basically, like I was saying before, The Rock, he has to go in there, save his family from the burning building. Now, let me talk about the things I do like about this movie. First of all, what I like about this movie was the fact that the building, the way that they set it up and explained how this building worked, it was so cool. I mean, I really wish I did that in real life, but let's face it, the money to build that building will be super high. No pun intended, but it will pretty much put this economy into bankruptcy for another 3 decades. But yeah, but that building was cool. I mean, that thing had everything you can imagine inside it. And Naomi Campbell, she was okay. She wasn't terrible, you know, playing the mom role, and you know, because she has to protect her children in the movie. The kids were okay too. They weren't exactly great. Then you have this other actor. I keep forgetting his name, but he was the actor from The Dark Knight. The one who I think who worked in Hong Kong. That guy. You had him. He was the owner of the building. He's in the movie. He wasn't bad either. He was okay. And then you have The Rock. Rock was okay. The Rock was, you know, playing The Rock like he always was. You know, normal, typical stuff. But you know how The Rock is. But I got a couple of complaints about this movie that I don't like. Let's start with the plot. The plot to me was just, really, this is the plot of the movie? Because once you watch it and you will figure out the plot of this movie and what the motive is for these bad guys are. Like that. It's really that quick and it's really that simple. I'm like, okay. And then for some weird reason, I don't know, to me it just felt like The Rock barely ever talked in this movie. It was so weird just looking at it. You know, and then you have, like I said, he was barely talk. I felt like was barely talking in this movie, and you have the most electrifying man of all sports entertainment playing in a movie, and you don't let him talk now. You know, if he was doing this in as his first movie after he got out of professional wrestling, I can understand that, because you know, acting and, you know, pretending to be in WWE, that's a whole different thing. But still, it's like, really, this guy's been acting for a while now. He should have better dialogue. You know, his dialogue was really small. It was just really weird to me. And the whole thing with his prosthetic leg, look, I don't disrespect people who actually have that problem, but honestly, I wasn't convinced from him. I mean, yeah, obviously he's a big dude. We get it. It's not the problem that that he can't pull it off. No, no, sir. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying he didn't feel like he was handicapped. You know what I mean? I felt like, okay, obviously handicapped people could do anything that they want. They put their minds to it. They can do it. But I feel like I wish they showed him maybe struggle a little bit. To push himself. You know how a lot of athletes in the handicap Olympics, they have to push themselves to believe in themselves, and then they end up doing great things. Something like that. I wish they showed us, him kind of struggling a little bit, where he's got this leg. How is he gonna manage doing what he had to do? Him figuring out, not just doing it right away, and bringing I guess maybe false hope for people. I don't know. I just feel like that. Like I said before, I'm not nothing against handicapped people, but I know like a lot of people who are handicapped, they have to struggle with that stuff. And I know the frustrations. I have friends who are like that, and they have to struggle for it. And then they do great things afterwards, and then like all the determination that they had for not giving up works. But for this, I just feel like The Rock, yeah, he has a prosthetic leg, and he's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm The Rock. I can just do whatever I can. I mean, that's a good motivation, but if you're not gonna continue, if you're not gonna have, purpose of doing this certain things, I don't know. I just feel like it felt really weird to me. But overall, this movie was just, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't my favorite Rock movie, but what can he do? He's got so many movies now. It's gonna be hard for us to see like what's his bad movie. I'm not gonna say this is a bad movie. I just felt this movie was just, it wasn't bad, it wasn't terrible, it wasn't good. It was just, not a movie I will go see again or rent or buy on Blu-ray, but So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and if you've seen it, what do you think of it? And if you have a medical condition like that, always believe in yourself. Don't think that you can't do things because you're handicapped or whatever. It's not true. Anybody can do anything. I'm also handicapped myself. You really can't tell, but I have a medical condition that's inside my body that it makes me more focused to move on forward with helping myself out with other things. But if you have a medical condition, I'm just saying to you right now, don't ever give up. Don't ever give up on certain things if you can't do. If you have one arm, if you have one leg, if you have asthma, just live life and just be normal. Just be you. Don't worry about the haters out there who are gonna say you can't do this or that, because they're the ones who don't know what the heck they're talking about. So just believe in yourself. If you have those kind of medical problems or anything else, whatever it is, just be yourself. That's all you gotta do. Helps a lot if you just be yourself and don't worry about what people think about you, because in the end, only you can make yourself feel better or worse. So yeah, anyway, like I said, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the movie. If you liked it, cool. If you didn't, that's cool too. So leave me a comment below. Let me know. Thank you very much and have a good day.